Ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside the Pechanga Arena here in beautiful San Diego, California. This is boxing. This is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arum. This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds in the junior welterweight division. Our judges at ringside: Alejandro Rochin, Christy Rosario, and Fernando Villarreal. And the man in charge at the sound of the bell, Mr. Ray Corona. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 140 pounds, wearing green, red, and white trunks. His record, 10 victories with 2 defeats. 7 of those victories coming by way of knockout. From Agua Prieta, Sonora, Mexico, Ángel El Silencioso Varela. Introducing out of the red corner, he weighed in at 139.6 pounds, wearing red trunks with black trim. His record, perfect. 9 fights, 9 victories. 7 of those victories coming by way of knockout. From Las Vegas, Nevada, El General Emiliano Fernando Vargas.
Let's go, fighters, 2 seconds. Let's go, gentlemen. Good. Right here is good. Nothing below that. Right here is good. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. God bless.
Ray Corona, the third man in the ring for this battle between Emiliano, Fernando El General Vargas, taking on Ángel Varela. Fatherhood so important for both of these young men. For Emiliano Vargas, he wants to follow in the footsteps of his dad. For Ángel Varela, well, his father passed away when he was only 11 months old. He said, that made life very tough for me, but I want to become a champion for my dad, for my mom who raised me through all the tough times, and my path takes me through Emiliano Vargas, one of the brightest young prospects in the game today, Tim.
Yes, he is, and he's moving up to a different weight class. 140, different animal here. It's going to be a decent challenge. Varela is actually, I would say, somewhat defensively sound. You know, he just doesn't throw caution to the wind. He tries to throw his punches out the right way. Right now, I see a right hand that's going to come over the top right now. He's throwing a lazy jab out there. He's not sticking his jab out there, and I see Vargas landing over the top with a vicious right hand.
This is Varela's first fight outside of the U.S. in his 13th professional fight. He's 10-2, and you see the 1-2 coming right in. As you predicted, Tim, that right hand has found a home on the chin of Varela, who's proven to be durable so far.
Again, Varela, he's been knocked out before. He has been knocked out before. However, it's not going to be easy. You see how defensively sound he is. He's keeping his both hands up. He's moving back.
Both of Varela's losses came against undefeated opponents with a combined record of 23-0. Now you see the southpaw stance momentarily by Vargas. You see the versatility and the firepower from the young fighter out of Las Vegas.
That body shot that he landed right in the solar plex, vicious. Varela not sure what to do. He's trying to survive. He's trying to keep him up off. He's using that jab, but again, the versatility of the young man, Vargas. He can switch southpaw, orthodox. He can pressure. He can fight off the back foot. He's a complete fighter. And what I like about him most is he can deal. He can speak in public. Publicly, he can speak very well.
He dresses like a businessman,
and he can deal with the crowd. He doesn't let the crowd influence his performances.
But he can make them fans, and he does that everywhere he goes because he puts on such entertaining fights.
That body is going to be the key for him. You know, to be able to bring that high guard down, you got to go downstairs. Look for the openings around the guards, in between the guards as well. For Vargas.
Oh, nice right uppercut there from Varela with that Canelo feint.
Well, you know why he was able to land that. Vargas stepped straight back, kept his head on the line. Small little opening is all you need.
Counter left. Now you see the powerful left hands from Emiliano Vargas. And Tim, he's got power in both hands.
Yes, he does.
He can hurt you with either one.
And what I like is he plays shots like that. Beautiful shots. You know, he's just not in there just throwing punches. He's in there thinking and where he wants to place his punches.
Let's listen in to El Feroz Fernando Vargas, his father and trainer. Everything's good, son, but what I want, I want you to work the body. If you go downstairs, you're landing great shots. But so far, he's handling your power. I want you to touch and then bang downstairs. Just tap up top and then hard downstairs. You're boxing beautifully. I love what you're doing. Move your waist side to side and then dig to the body.
Beautiful job, son.
I like what you're doing. Keep it pretty.
Hey, no.
9-0, seeking his 10th professional win. His last victory was a 6-round unanimous decision victory against Nelson Hampton on March 29th. Staying active, that ended a 5-fight knockout streak. But those were quality rounds that he got in that are going to serve him well in the long run.
He felt something in that fight.
Ooh. You know who's feeling something? Varela. He's feeling a little bit taken aback by the power of Emiliano Vargas as he starts to pummel to the head, but he's not listening to his dad.
Going to the body. You know, he's missing opportunities to go downstairs, and that's where you weaken a guy right there. Weaken his resolve, and you see what happened. The effects from that body shot, that single body shot, is opening up everything up top.
You know, his dad was the one who prompted Emiliano Vargas' decision to move up to 140. It's only a 3-pound difference, really, because he was fighting at 137. But Fernando was telling us the time he fought Shane Mosley, how he had to drop from 200 pounds. He did a Tim Bradley.
That's unreal.
He went from 200 pounds to 154.
He said he lost 100 pounds. I said, what? No way. That's like half of yourself, bro. Half of yourself.
And he got stopped in that fight. That's what Emiliano said, man. That was another human being that he lost. But right there, finally, the right hand digging to the body from Emiliano Vargas. Seems like just a matter of time because Varela is tough. He can take a shot, but it's not highly recommended that you take this type of power in a fight. You see him mouth wide open, Tim.
Yeah, his mouth is wide open, and he's trying to buy himself some time. You see the arm punches right there he's throwing. Completely broke down, out of his element right now, but he's tough. Varela's extremely tough in there, and he's hanging in there.
Target practice for
nice angle.
Vargas.
Look at the angle. See, when you create angles like that, the opponent has no clue where you're going. You're stepping around them. You're able to gain the advantageous position, and you're shooting from that position.
And Navarrete, when you look at Vargas, Ray Corona already telling his opponent, Angel Varela, to show him something.
Yeah, it was like 20 unanswered punches.
The nose is now bleeding from Varela. We saw what an effect that had on Tyson Fury in the heavyweight undisputed title fight. Now the body work, and there, that one hurt Varela. It seems like he's looking for a place to go down because this body work from Vargas is very efficient here in the close of the second round. And what a level of toughness Varela showing. Wouldn't be surprised if his corner decides to call this fight off when he goes back, but
Vargas already knew. He's already know right now that he's gonna stop him this round. He knows it.
The doctor's gonna check out
You want me to ask
Angel
him?
Varela. Let's listen. The doctor asking about if he wants to continue. Tariq Khan checking in on Angel Varela. It's been all Emiliano Vargas here through the first 2 rounds. Out of the southpaw stand, sticking straight to the solar plexus of Angel Varela.
So right there, what you saw right there was Ray Corona, the referee, selling it. He's trying to sell it to the doctor and to get the doctor to stop the fight. That's what you saw right there. The doctor didn't stop it. Now it's going to be up to the referee to stop it. If he continues to seek punishment, he will step in and he will stop this action.
But Vargas could stop it himself if he continues to dig to the body like he's doing right here. Surgical work from Emiliano El General Fernando Vargas. You see Varela slobbering out of the mouth, can barely breathe, and there's a left uppercut as El General Emiliano Vargas continues to tee off, and Varela showing probably too much toughness for his own good.
Yeah, but he has no arsenal, no punch arsenal coming back. That's the biggest problem. I mean, Vargas is just walking through the front door. Look at it, his hands are high. He's just walking him down. We call this dog walking. That's exactly what he's doing. He's dog walking him, walking straight to him, hands up, and he's digging. He's finding the openings in between those guards. Vargas looks strong at 140, don't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't he look strong, physically strong? Look like I got a little bit more, you know, zest, a little bit more energy.
A good business move, too. You know, the way 140 is looking right now. Ooh, that's another left downstairs from Emiliano Vargas.
Got a little spunk on him now. Look at him.
Varela trying to stay in this fight, throwing a couple of punches here in the third round.
He ain't doing nothing. Those get off me punches. Those leave me alone, man.
Well, he wasn't doing that a few minutes ago, so it's something.
Those are leave me alone punches. That's what we call those. He about to get countered with the right hand right now. Ooh, he leaning to the, he leaning, he just off the mark a little bit right there with that right hand. Most guys, they think that safe place is in that 5 o'clock position. That's called no man's land. You get yourself there, you line yourself up for the left hook and the right hand.
Ooh, one more time downstairs from Vargas. He's digging in here with about 17 seconds left to go in this third round. Will we get to the halfway point of this fight? The toughness shown by Varela so far. One thing I'll tell you, he'll be urinating blood tomorrow.
I hope not. I've done that once or twice in my career.
Let's listen into the corner of Ángel Varela, where Roberto Valenzuela's got a decision to make.
This is what you guys want. You're taking a lot of shots, bro.
Then stop the fight.
You just throw combinations. All you're doing is throwing the jab. I need you to throw combinations. You're landing only one punch at a time. You have to land 2 or 3 at a time. You've already taken his best shots. You already outlasted his hardest shots. I know you don't want to go out this way. You have to throw punches. You already took his worst punishment. Whatever happens, happens. Take a risk. Throw a bunch of punches. Go show him that he's got nothing. Tim, it's really easy to be brave with somebody else's health, man.
Yeah, just throw punches. That's all you got to do. Just throw punches. That's all they tell them. I mean, that's all I heard to come out your mouth is throw punches. They ain't give him the how. Why? Be defensive after you throw your punches? No, they didn't give him no direction. Just throw your punches, son.
Just a last-minute information coming from Mike Coppinger out in Saudi Arabia. At the press conference, Usyk is headed to the local hospital for an MRI on his jaw. There's concern that he may have injured his jaw. Yet they say there's no doubt he'll be ready for that October 12th rematch. So that adds to the legend of Alexander Usyk if that's the case.
Man, look, if he broke his jaw and he fought through that, man, he's the baddest man on the planet already. But you add that on top of it, man, come on now. That resilience ain't no joke.
Varela here came to fight here in round number 4.
Hey, I guess the instruction was on the money. Throw punches. That's what he's doing now. He's throwing punches. And he's landing occasionally. Look, man, if you're getting hit all the time over and over, sooner or later, you got to make your mind up, bro.
Absolutely.
You just fight back. That's it. I mean, seriously, you don't get tired enough to be like, hey, I'm sick of taking these punches. I want you to take some. Fight back, man.
The corner saying, hey, as many punches as Vargas has thrown, you taking his best shot, so go get him. I don't know that he's thrown everything that he's got in the arsenal as of yet. That straight left is pretty effective from Emiliano Vargas. Is that left downstairs.
Yeah, Vargas got to be careful because he's landing a lot of those shots on high on the head. He might hurt he can hurt his hand. You know, sometimes you get the welling on a guy, you hit him so much. Nice uppercut right there. Varela right there, landing that uppercut. Wow. Catching Vargas sleep, but you start hurting your hands.
Oh, nice short counter left from Vargas. Varela takes it well, but his legs were wobbly.
Oh, nice little peel right there. Peeled the guard down to be able to create that opening for the left hook. You know, I don't think Varela has enough power to hurt Vargas. He can catch him with something he don't see. But Vargas right now, occasionally he gets hit with just shots. Because he's just walking through the front door. He's not.
Mouthpiece is out.
He's not worried about what's coming back. So he's getting caught with small little shots every now and then when he decides to let his hands go. So you got to be cautious. Although you're having your way, be cautious. Still expect something to come back.
I have a feeling that Vargas is a lot more effective and powerful from the orthodox stance than the southpaw stance. Like, it seems he does more damage when he's in this stance than when he's southpaw.
Yeah, because his strong hand is behind him.
Correct. There. Like that.
Nice counter right hand. That was a shot I wanted a few rounds ago. That counter right hand.
Let's listen into the corners. We're going to box in the center of the ring. Let's see how we do. He's got nothing for you, but I want you to box in the middle of the ring, turn him, and throw combinations, and then move your waist out. Vargas' left hand is one of his best weapons, Tim.
Oh, yeah, I love his left hand. He's creative with it as well. I mean, he's throwing it around with the left hook, digging downstairs as well. And here, beautiful. Nice look like a little 45 right there. Just right up the middle, splitting the guard. You see his thumbs is up, and then a nice slip inside here. Gets out of range, boom. But didn't hold the phone right there. You got to be careful. You got to make sure you hold that phone up on that chin because you get caught with a shot as you throw on the left hook. It might get hurt, and you might not get up.
That's when you make yourself vulnerable, right?
Yeah, a lot of times fighters, we'll throw a shot and drop the opposite hand. You know, and technique is an important thing inside that ring. And if someone gets wind of that, they're going to look to punch with you.
Yep. So there's always work to be done when you're an up-and-coming rising prospect, as is the case for Emiliano El General Vargas, who is now campaigning at 140 pounds. Still just 20 years old, 10th professional fight.
So this is that point in the fight where your opponent gets used to your power. He gets used to taking your punches. You know, now he feel like he can absorb them. You starting to wear down a little bit. Yes, he is as well, but he can take it more effectively now because he's used to it. Now, you being Vargas, now you got to change the tempo up. Change it. Change your cadence up. You know, maybe touch, and then surprise him with a boom shot. But when you're throwing power, and power, he sees those punches coming.
And you get more tired, right? Ooh, that was low.
So these are opportunities where he can use his speed to be able to set up other shots for himself.
He slipped, and then a three-punch combination. You see Varela continues to breathe from the mouth, but what a tough young man Varela is proving to be.
Look, I don't want to be tough. I want to win. I ain't just come here just to get beat on like this.
Come on, man. You got to keep him up. That was low.
He's not outgunned. The thing is that he just doesn't want to throw. I mean, if he throws back, Vargas is right there to be hit. Vargas is there to be hit. He's there mid-range. Punch with him.
It's another borderline shot from Vargas after Ray Corona warned him for low blows. Good carrying defense there from Varela.
Yeah, but I told you at the beginning, he's very defensively sound. He's going to keep his hands up. He's going to try to block as many shots. He's extremely passive. But I didn't know he was going to be able to take this much damage, to be honest with you. I thought this fight was going to be over already.
It could have been after the first 2 rounds.
Uppercut.
Double up left hook, right? Left hook uppercut.
Yeah, he came around the guard that time and then split the guard up underneath. Beautiful combination.
Ooh, straight right hand followed up by a left uppercut from Emiliano Vargas. He had Varela on the brink of being out after the first and second rounds, but here we are going into the break between the 5th and 6th round. To the corner. What was that?
Look down at his hand. You know, his knuckles probably sore. You know, I'm thinking something, and when you look down like that at your hand and you shake your hand like that, that means that something don't feel right.
The left or right hand?
I think it was the left hand. It was the left hand he looked at.
Still throwing it. I mean, we talked about the defensive,
but again,
proficiency of Varela. Maybe he hit the elbow or something, or the top of the head.
Yep, on top of the head. Again, when you putting out that much output and that much leather, and you're hitting the guy on the foreheads, the elbows, your knuckles can get sore, man.
Ooh, nice.
Look at that offense
from Emiliano.
Your knuckles can get sore.
Emmanuel Navarrete told us these same Grant gloves, there's 2 versions. There's the soft ones, and there's the harder ones. It's like I took the softer ones and ended up getting my knuckles hurt.
Yep. He's like, I need the hard ones. See, look, he took off the power, and now it's placement shots he's doing now. And you see where he has them. See? That's it. Change the cadence up right there. Beautiful. Just stay consistent. Took off the power and just placement shots. And that's why Ray Corona stepped in and stopped the action.
Technical knockout victory for Emiliano Vargas here in the 6th round. The corner's not too happy with the stoppage after all, but Angel Varela was taking a beating in this fight. What's your assessment of Emiliano Vargas' debut at 140 pounds?
Oh, he looked strong, physically strong, looked conditioned. I think his last fight, I was talking about the fact that he felt something in that fight. He felt that he was a little weakened, probably by the weight. You know, he said it was getting a little bit more difficult to make the weight over. But again, just staying consistent right here with the offense. Taking some of the steam off the punches and just touching, but touching in the right spots. Ray Corona was like, man, you're getting beat down. I'm going to step in and I'm going to save you, man. Your corner's not going to do it. The doctor didn't do it. You know what? I gave you too much time and opportunity to fight back. You're not showing me anything, so I'm going to stop this action.
And Ray Corona